Hello guys, this is Anthony of Concando.com, and today we want to discuss about a very important subject when we are relating it to pastors, because I understand that pastors, um, just as they work very hard in preaching the gospel, they also need to have income, because at the end of the day, they're supposed to give the offering, they're supposed to give the tithe, they're supposed to support their families. And there are a lot of things that they are supposed to do, like even supporting some of the church members. So in this video today, we want to discuss about other ways that pastors also can look at in order to get some income. In simply terms, I want to explain about some other side gigs that can be very helpful for you as a pastor whenever you are dealing with preaching the gospel. You also need some other things that are very important for you that can help you as a pastor. So I have lined up some things here that I want to believe they're going to be very important and they're going to help you as pastor. And one of the things that I want you to note is, as a pastor, you have to know that you are like any other one and any other person. And you have various of talents and skill that can be utilized to also make you to have financial fitness. So what I mean is you have other things that you can also capitalize it, like side gigs that is going to enable you as a pastor also to get some money. And here I want to bring you to the attention of issue to do with the because all of us have phones, right? And or you have a smartphone, you have laptops, and you have other things, because at this digital era, you can capitalize yourself in doing other things using your phone that is going to be like side gig for you. For example, you can be an online spiritual coach. I know maybe that sounds different to many, but you can be online spiritual coach. So as a pastor, remember that you have a unique insight and experiences in matters of faith and spirituality. So you can use that to offer the services online through the platforms of the social media. We have TikTok, we have the Instagram, we have the YouTube, and also we have the Facebook. So, for example, YouTube channel, or let me talk about maybe you creating your own website and having a webinar whereby you're going to offer the spiritual coaching services to global, because the world now is global. So when you do that, you can provide guidance, you can provide meditation sessions, or you can provide you can personalize spiritual support to many people, because I know, like, in this tough time, so many people are hurting. So there's some people they don't have that opportunity, like for us that we have. You can go to church, you can visit a pastor. There's some people they can't have that opportunity, but they have internet services, so you can provide those services to them. Another thing that you can capitalize in as a pastor, so that you can get income, is you can do some podcasts, or you can do some blogging. So like as a pastor, you can leverage your communication skill and create a podcast or a blog, and then focus on the spiritual topics. Then you can share your sermons. You can offer reflection, or you can discuss Bible study topics. And remember that those will act as content. So with that, you can attract so many audience. And remember that when you attract so many audience through the view, you will generate income. And also some company, we have some Christian company that also want to market their product, but they don't want to be associated with other companies that are not really doing things of God. So they can come up as the sponsors of your Bible study topic or your biblical content, your spiritual guidance. And also, they will come and advertise their program in your channel. Let me say in your YouTube channel, in your Instagram, in your website. And with that, you will earn some income that is going to help you also to have a good life. Maybe your children also need to go to good school, and you don't want to over depend on the members of your church, or the members of your church, maybe they want you to help them. So this, you can create this platform that it will enable you also to give into ministry and evangelize the gospel. Another thing that you can capitalize in is virtual counseling or mentoring. Because when you do virtual counseling and mentoring, you can do it through advancement of video call, messaging app. As a pastor, you can also provide a remote counseling or mentoring services. With this, you will offer guidance and support to individual in need of spiritual, emotional assistance. And with this, then you can get rewarding and have financial beneficial. Like, for example, if you're offering the guidance, the spiritual guidance, and many other things. And I've told you, when you have this social media platform and other things, also when you attract a bigger audience, remember that you will get donations, you will get some reward, and so many other ways. You can also come up with book writing and publishing, because remember that every Sunday you are coming up with the sermons, and that sermon, if you can use that sermon and sit down and look at it very well and do some editing and other things, and you can also bring people who can help you to do proofreading and editing. And with that, it can lead you to, as a pastor, you remember that so many pastors possesses deep theological knowledge because you went to theological school, or maybe through revelations and so many things. And a gift of writing, because I remember when I was in a theological college, we read big books and we were writing so many essays and so many sermons. And remember, by that time, I remember those days, I used to joke and saying that it's only the lawyers and the theologians that are reading a lot of books, because we had those big books of theology that we need to write, to read. So with that, I believe that many pastors, they possess that deep theological knowledge. And with this, you can use it to explore self-publishing books on a religious or spiritual topic, reaching a wider audience and generating passive income through book sale. Another thing that you can also help you to put more consideration, so that it can be like a side gig to you as a pastor, is online courses or webinar. As a pastor, you can come up with a webinar and create a course. And you can package this expertise in a form of online course or webinar. And this can cover various topics such as Bible study, prayers, spiritual growth, pastoral care, platform like, with that, you can get other platform that can help you also to to monetize your content. And at the end, or some people will come up and give you donation reward, and you get some income. So that will help you to be financially fit. Another thing that you can do as a pastor, you can also be like in social media management. As a pastor, you can use your phone to offer social media management services. I remember in our organization, we were talking about social management services, like social media management services. Sometimes we have too much to do, to the extent that we can't update our social media by maybe posting stuff and other things. So as a pastor, you can be a social media manager, and you can offer that services for other churches, because we have so many other churches which they have all the resources, the expertise, but they want to maintain their online presence, but because maybe their pastor is too much engaged with other things, maybe they're big pastors and they have a lot of things that they engage in, but they want to also to maintain their social media or online presence, so they can give you the services, and you can create engaging content, managing account, and implementing effective social media strategy. Another thing that you can also involve in and get some income is virtual speaking engagement. Before the COVID, many people thought that if you want to offer some speaking engagement and other things, you need to offer yourself physically to the conferences and other things, and sometimes even get those opportunities to speak in those conferences not easy. But if you create your platform, then when people know you and they know the kind of content that you're giving out, and through the guidance of the Holy Spirit, then you can be a virtual speaker, and you can do some virtual speaking engagement. And with this, I want to you can involve yourself into the conferences. So with these services in religious topics, religious topic, you can reach out to event organizers, and you can promote them with their work, and also create your own online event, and they might come to listen to you. Another thing that you can involve in as a pastor, also remember that most pastors, you realize that maybe you have gift of music, maybe, or worship leadership, and with that, if you possesses the musical talent, then you can offer virtual music lesson, and which you can do it remotely. When I'm talking remotely, is a pastor in Kenya can still offer his or her services in the churches and event here in the United States, and or in Canada, in Australia. What you need only to perfect is your communication skill, and with that, you will offer all those services. So remember, it is important for pastors to consider their specific skill, passion, and the needs of their communities, then contemplating side gigs. This should ensure that any side activity align with their pastoral responsibility, and does not compromise with their primary value. Your primary value is to reach out, maybe to reach out people in the so to reach out to people and speak about the gospel. So the side gig can come as a second thing. But I remember I started this video by telling you that you are living your own app, and you also have some things that will need income, and you don't want to act as a beggar. So with this online presence and so many examples of things that I've given you, if you can get involved in it, you will do your spiritual activity in the church and still get money from your online presence in the platform that I've talked about and in the skills that you can bring it out. And at the end, that will be a great deal for you, so that at the end of the day, you also offer yourself to the community. Anyway, thank you very much. I want to say God bless you. Remember my book, My Pocket Friend Abroad, is a great book that will give you so many ideas about what you should do about money. It's a personal finance book. It's an important book. You can get it in iTunes. You can get it in Amazon. You can get it in play.google.com. You can get it in Reader House and all other platforms. If you can't get the really book, the physical book, because maybe you're very far from United States, and when you're comparing the shipping and the price of the book, then it becomes not really, because it's too much. Then you can go and get our ebook. Our ebook is there online, and that will help you. And I want also to let you know that we are having our kids literacy, personal finance literacy, and it's being offered by my colleague Luisa Lebese. If you want your child to know more about money, about saving, investment, and tax, and so many other things that is going to help this person when she grow up to be a responsible person in terms of their finances, then don't miss to register. Just send your email to concanto@gmail.com, or you can get us in our webinar, concanto.com/finance webinar, and you'll get us inside there, and you can register, or you can follow me in my social media. I will send you a referral to my colleague Luisa, and is going to register you. This one, we're going to do it, it's online through our webinar classes, and it's only for 40 minutes every Friday or every Thursday. It will depend with what people will say, for 40 minutes, so that the children can go and do other things. Remember, our lesson, we have tested it, and it's more practical, more fun, engaging, that children are not going to be bored. They're going to learn more, because some of us, we are getting problem in terms of starting saving at our early age for our retirement, and also having a responsible way of using our money, because we didn't know about money. We went to school, we had our bachelor's and our master's, but we really don't know about the part that money need to grow, that money need to be held in a very responsible way. And we didn't know even other ways that we can make money get bigger, or invest, where to invest. So it's better if you start with your kids when they're still young. So this, please don't miss. Another thing that you don't need to miss, we have our webinar classes. At this time round, we're going to have it on 30th of July because of our guest speaker. She will be available on 30th of July. Remember, it is 2 p.m. if you live in United States Eastern Time, or if you live in East Africa, that's Nairobi, and it's Eviro, then you can log in at 9. It is going to be a good engagement. We have a very great speaker who is also a financial coach, and you are going to learn more. Anyway, thank you very much. I want to say God bless you. And I want to tell you that let us have this conversation about our personal finance. And I want to tell you, you are not going to regret. You will be saying, oh, I came to that class, and now I have something that I can show that I did. You know, this is a free coaches we're giving you. If you go to other places, you have to pay for it. And also, let me remind you, we also have a book that will be soon out, The Power of Money Mindset. It's a great book that also talk about personal finances. Anyway, thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel here, like, and also comment. And you can share to some of your friends or other WhatsApp group, so that we keep on increasing our subscribers and our members and our followers, so that you don't only get this great information alone, this information you can share with other people, because when you get successful and I get successful, then the whole community gets successful. Anyway, thank you very much. It's Anthony Odhiambo, your financial coach. God bless you.